Quest Audiobooks presents Wicked Girl by Jeanie Doyle. Narrated by Aoife Mcmahon. Introduction. My name is Jeanie Doyle, and I have been a foster parent, mother and grandmother for 20 years. I have cared for well over 100 children and young adults, and I remember each one and their stories vividly. Some I cared for very briefly, just overnight, others for several years. And my affection for and connection with many of them has continued well into their adult lives. The cases I reveal here are all based on true experiences, but I have changed names and some details to protect the identities of the children I looked after as they try to build new lives with jobs, homes and families of their own. When I look back on those turbulent years, I often wonder how my husband, our 3 children and I got through it. The thing is, it's not a separate job. Something I did that was apart from my family. They had to be involved as well, to accept it as part of their lives. Otherwise, it wouldn't have worked. Fostering is something that my husband Bill and I did as a couple, and definitely as a family. You have to rely on each other at different times. My hope is that other people will see the challenges that, yes, you do need to be aware of, but also the joys that offering a home to children when they need it most can bring into your own life. Looking back, it was a wonderful thing to do. There were times when I struggled, when it almost tipped me over the edge into giving up. At moments like that, I thought I'd made a mistake. But I never gave up on anyone, no matter how tough and trying they or their situation were. In the long run, I believe that if it was for 1 year, 1 month, 1 week, or even 1 night, if we kept one child safe and gave them a glimmer of hope, it was always worth it. As an inspirational therapist I know tells me, every moment with that child would have been a moment of safety and security. They would have gleaned from that what they needed to go forward in life, she said. You gave them that, Jeanie. You nurtured them and restored their trust. You helped them to believe in themselves and to thrive. I take great comfort in her words. For me, this is what it continues to be all about. Breaking a pattern of abuse, showing kindness and affection to children who have been neglected and brutalized, offering them a calm, stable routine. It's about giving them not only hope, but also the emotional strength.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?